Hello and welcome back to our second David 67 Celtic news video of the day. This video going to be a wee roundup of the Celtic Girls 2-1 win away from home against the current champions Glasgow City women. Result that puts us clear in second place, 3 points ahead of Glasgow City, who dropped back to third and keeps us 1 point behind the Rangers, who struggled to a 2-1 win over Hibs. And so lots and lots of positive and good things coming out of yesterday's very comfortable win against Glasgow City, despite the fact that it was very windy and the Petershill Park is a very difficult ground to play on, given the wind, the slope, and the tightness of the pitch, and what can often be a very fast artificial pitch conditions as well. So before we crack on with the wee summary of the game, for all the women's team fans, please do, if you are new to the channel and enjoy coverage of the women's team, please do click that subscribe button, keep the subscriber numbers going up, but also it gets the women's team more PR, more exposure, more publicity to spread what a good side that they are. I think they have come on leaps and bounds since Elena Sadiku took over as head coach from Fran Alonso. I think Fran Alonso did a fine job. I think Sadiku has got Celtic's players playing very good football, very good attacking football, very organised football. And what I am very impressed with is how quickly Sadiku has changed around quite a few of the players' way of playing, changed around the tactics, and I think has Celtic playing the best quality of football in Scotland, tight at the back, strong in midfield, with a lot of power and strength and creativity out wide and through the middle. So, as I said, if you're new to the channel, please do consider clicking that subscribe button. So, getting back to the game, Celtic win the game 2-1. Goals from Caitlin Hayes and Tash Flint. Glasgow City did pull a goal back just at the start of added time. The referee somehow found 7 minutes of added time to add to the second half and seemed to find 2 minutes extra to add on to the 5 minutes that he had initially decided to add to the game. However, Celtic looked comfortable in those 7 minutes added time, and thoroughly deserved to win the game. As I said in the introduction part, Petershill, where Glasgow City play, is a difficult ground to play on. Fast, artificial pitch, quite tight as well. Not much space round the pitch for coaches and players, etc. And also, yesterday, very heavy wind that did change the way that the two teams played, and also quite a slope as well, which also makes playing the game and passing difficult. Clearly, Glasgow City have quite an advantage playing on that pitch every second week. But I thought Celtic adapted to it far better this time than they did the last time we played it at Glasgow City in Sadiku's second match, which we sadly lost 1-0 to a very freaky early goal, which was blown in from out wide, where a cross blew in with the wind, curving in at Kelsey Doherty's back post. However, happily this time around, Celtic were much tighter out wide in defence. I thought Chloe Craig and Caitlin Hayes played brilliantly. Caitlin Hayes is an excellent defender, very quick, good anticipation, and her distribution coming out the back is excellent. Good long passes, and Chloe Craig was nearly as good. And also, I thought Paolo Partido and Lucy Ashworth Clifford dropped back often to help out at the back. And I think Celtic all around had a very good performance. Colette Kavanagh started in central midfield alongside Shen, Natalie Ross dropping out. Colette Kavanagh had a typical Colette Kavanagh game, a bit of rough and tough, a bit of rough and tumble in midfield, good competition, a wee bit of a Scott Brown style performance, but she is good at breaking up play, good passer, and also did manage to get herself forward a few times for shots, and I was impressed with her. Paula Partido, in terms of attacking sense, wasn't quite at her best. Amy Gallagher got forward less than usual, but when she did, she had an excellent shot that was very well saved by Glasgow goalkeeper Gibson, palming the ball over the bar. Kit Lefersky worked very hard up front, a lot of good runs in behind, creating space for the midfield and Tash Flint to come through. She wasn't really much of a threat actually on goal, but her hard work did stretch the Glasgow City defence and did create space for Kavanagh, Ashford Clifford, Gallagher, and Flint all to get into the box for chances. Celtic's first goal was an excellent cross from a corner by Lucy Ashworth Clifford. Lovely curling, in swinging cross to the back post, and Caitlin Hayes outjumped her marker with a beautiful header to put us 1-0 up at half time. Shortly after half time, in the 56th minute, a beautiful ball by Amy Gallagher through to Tash Flint. She outpowered the Glasgow City defender, and a brilliant shot across Gibson's goal into the far corner. And it was a truly excellent goal and very worthy of putting us 2-0 up. No great other chances apart from Amy Gallagher's brilliantly saved shot later in the second half, but Celtic really did not look in much danger at all. As I said, just on the cusp of the end of the 90 minutes before added time, Glasgow City got a lucky free kick in midfield. The ball kind of took off on the wind, clearing Celtic's defence, and the Glasgow City player did shoot very well past Kelsey Docherty. However, the final 7 minutes of added time, Celtic really weren't in much trouble at all, managed to run down the clock and get a deserved victory. Puts us, as I say, 1 point behind Rangers, although our goal difference is much, much better than Rangers. We still have to play Rangers and Glasgow City again, but most importantly, Rangers will be playing Glasgow City 2 more times in the running, and I can easily see Glasgow City, if they play as they did yesterday, and if Rangers play the way they did yesterday, struggling to win over Hibs, I can easily see Glasgow City taking a couple of points or even 3 points off of Rangers in their 2 remaining games. Without wishing to tempt fate, I think Celtic are now the best team in Scotland. I think they're much stronger than Glasgow City and stronger than Rangers. I think they've got plenty of good ideas, a lot of good tactics, some excellent players, and in players like Lefersky, Flint, and Gallagher, they've got players who can score tons of goals, augmented by the excellent Caitlin Hayes and Craig at the back, both of whom are definite threats in the opposition box. And Chloe Craig is getting better and better also in her deliveries from direct free kicks into the box. And I think Celtic have considerably improved since Elena Sadiku took over at the start of this year. So the women's team will now be on an international break. Next league game for Celtic will be on Sunday the 14th of April. That game will be against Partick Thistle, and so should be a comfortable win for Celtic again. At the same time, an hour before, Rangers will be playing Glasgow City, and so, as I said earlier, I would expect, given the way that Rangers and Glasgow City are playing at the moment, I could easily see that game being a draw. And so, if all goes to plan, Celtic's women's side will be on top of the league later on Sunday the 14th of April, which would be brilliant for Elena Sadiku and the Celtic Girls. So that just about finishes things off for this video. As I said at the start of the video, if you are new to the channel and enjoy coverage of the Celtic women's side, which very few, if any, of the other channels do, please do click that subscribe button. If you like the video, again, like the video with clicking the relevant button. And as with all the videos, do feel free to put your comments in regarding the women's team, how you see the rest of the season going for the women's team, and we can have a nice debate regarding the women's team on the channel as well. So for today, thanks for watching and listening. Goodbye, and hail, hail.